Good morning, children. Welcome to our next online class. Now, our today's topic is web hosting. Web hosting is a service that uploads and stores a site's HTML documents and related files on a web server. One can view the site available on the World Wide Web by a web browser client. So the web hosting means that when you will create HTML documents which is related to some file, and you will upload all those pages in a web server, and then through that browser anyone can access that files. That is a web hosting. Means web hosting where you will upload multiple HTML documents in that. That is a web hosting. Now next is search engine. A search engine is a program on the World Wide Web which searches for information on the internet. The search engine uses keys entered by the user and displays the web pages with the information. Google, Bing and Yahoo are some popular search engines. So search engine means with name only we understood that okay, something I want to search or something we can search in the browser. So we will use that World Wide Web. Whatever we want to search, we will write in that and we will get information. Search engine icon is given that it is like a glass, magnifying glass. I think we can see that search engine. It is given there. Right side it is given. So this is a search engine where you will search your document or topic. Now online and offline. We know that what is online and offline because we are using WhatsApp. So we know what is online and what is offline. So the term online is commonly referred to as connected to the World Wide Web via internet. So internet plays a very vital role in this. So with the help of internet we are online, and offline refers to the action performed when user is not connected to the internet. Now URL full form is uniform or universal resource locator or web address. Each website has an address called its URL. The URL is the address of the web server on which the website is stored. Web browser can access web pages by using the URL of a web page. Example is given that when you will write in URL, how you will write? You will write first http://www dot, like CBSE if you want to search, then you will write cbsc.nic.in. Another example is given that http://www.indianrailway.gov means government.in/. So you will get, means you will enter the things which you want to search in, write in URL. Address bar also we are saying that you will write there. Next is domain name. The domain name is the unique name that identifies an intersite. Domain names are used in URL to identify particular web pages. For example, in the URL, what you will write? http://www.carmeldelhi.com/index.html. The domain name is carmeldelhi.com. Means after www what you will write, that is a domain name. In simple word I want to say that after www dot whatever the things you are going to write, that is your domain name. So the domain name is unique name that identifies in the internet. So according to that domain name you are getting the output. When you will write in URL and you will search the thing, you will get that type of web pages. Now the carmeldelhi.com index.html is a path or location of the web pages on the server, because in server there are lots of web pages are there. So that with the help of domain name, that server can find out those pages according to that domain name, and you are getting output, you are getting information regarding that topic. In the URL http://cbseacademic.nic.in/curriculum.html, http: type of server. Now this is domain name, you know. After domain name .com also, maybe .nic, .in or .in is there, that is the domain name, it is related. So the location or path of the file on the server, this is. Now every domain name has the domain type as suffix. A domain type represents the type of organization or country where the web server hosting the site is located. Here some example is given, like gov, it is related to government agencies, edu means educational institution, org means organization, mil means military, .com means commercial business, network organization, in India, ca Canada, th Thailand. Like this, some names are given that after dot, which through that it can be identified. Now IP address. IP address, it is a unique numeric identifier used to specify computers and networks. IP, Internet Protocol numbers, as part of global standardized schema for identifying machines that are connected to the internet. Technically speaking, IP numbers are 32-bit address that consists of 4 sets of 4 numbers between 0 and 25, separated by periods. For example, here what in simple word I want to say that IP address means a unique number. Every computer having a unique number, that is a 32-bit address. It is. There are 4 partition or 4 sets are there, and after one number there is a colon, there is a dot, and then another number, then dot, then another number, then dot, and the last number. Means 32-bit address, 4 numbers are there, and it is separated by with a dot. See here example is given that 198.41.0.52. So this is the IP address. Every system having an IP address. With that help of an IP address, in internet we can access from server. Server can access that IP address and you are getting an output, because internet is based on IP address, not domain name. Every web server requires a domain name. DSN server should translate domain name into an IP address. Now next is email address. An email address identifies an electronic post office box on the internet where email can be sent. An example, an email address is it is given here example spsen5896@gmail.com. You can create any email address. Most of the people having an email address. So @ plays very important role when you will create an email address. Every email address has 2 parts separated by the @ symbol. Means first you will write something, then @ then you will write rest of the part. The part before the @ symbol, local part, the username of the recipient. The username can include uppercase, lowercase, means any type you can create, 0 to 9 characters or any symbol if you want, you can write. You can create your email address. The part after the @ symbol includes the name of email service hosting site. Means after @ you are writing like gmail.com, yahoo.com, Reddit mail. Means after @ only we are writing. So support email, some popular email address and email service hosting sites are www.gmail.com or yahoo.com or hotmail.com. So when you will create your email address, that time @ is very important, and there is a 2 parts. Now download and upload. Downloading means you know what is download and upload. You are downloading songs, uploading something, your pictures. So you know what is download and upload. Downloading files means transferring files from a remote system onto your hard disk. For example, when a person visits a website, he is downloading sites pages on his computer. Uploading is just the opposite of downloading. For example, a software company may upload a demonstration of its new software onto the web so that the user can download the software onto their individual computers. Like you are downloading so many in Android phone, so many apps, and you are using that. Mostly people are downloading photo maker, video maker. So you know this, how to download, and you are using, and you are uploading your photos, songs. So this is a download and upload. Now next is modem. Modem is a blend of modular and demodular. The computer begins an electronic machine, store data in a digital format. Telephone wires transfer data in the form of sound waves, which is analog data. The modem converts digital data into an analog form so that it can be set through telephone lines. At the receiving computers, which also has a modem, the reverse process takes place. So this is a modem. Next, an internet service provider, ISP. An internet service provider is a company that provides access to the internet. ISP directly connected customers to the internet using like copper wires, wireless, fiber optic connections. In India, like Airtel, BSNL, MTNL, and Vodafone are some more popular companies are there, those who are providing internet service. Next is chat sites, online chatting. I think this one everyone knows how to chat. There are so many apps you are downloading and you are chatting, like Instagram, WhatsApp, Skype, Snapchat. These all are you are using. You are calling, video call also. So text, drawings, photos you are sharing with your friends, emojis. There are so many things you are using. So online, this is an online chatting when you are connected with an internet. Here let us see in book what it is given, that online chatting refers to a real-time online transmission of text message from sender to receiver. Images, videos, and audios are also exchanged in the chat. Some popular online sites are apps which provide chatting facilities: Google Hangouts, Skype, Snapchat, WhatsApp. These chatting apps allow one-to-one communication and also allow https://www.oxfordlearnersdictionaries.com/definition English/on-to-one to users to form groups for chatting. Nowadays, chatting apps allow video calling. Snapchat, a mobile messaging application used to share photos, videos, text, and drawings. Next is blog. A blog is a digital diary or online journal. The typical blog combines text, image, videos, and links to other pages on the web. People reading the blog can leave comments and communicate with the author. Blogger refers to the person who maintains and updates the blogger. The blogging lets people communicate their ideas and views to the world. WordPress, Blogger, and Tumblr are some common blogging sites. Microblogging is another type of blogging where one writes very short posts. Twitter is the best example of microblogging site. So thank you children. We will continue in our next class.